Hello, my name is Jerry Kuzmanoff from Kuzmanoff Financial, the DI guys. For the past 35 years, our firm has specialized in providing producers such as yourself with disability insurance training and products to help you meet your clients' DI needs and objectives. We represent virtually all of the major DI carriers across the country, so we can provide you with the best DI product at the lowest cost to meet your client's individual situation. Today, I'd like to discuss one very important area in the long-term disability insurance market, Group LTD. Yes, Group LTD. Over the years, I've personally sold many Group LTD plans. And these plans have not only provided much needed income protection to employees that otherwise would not have had that coverage, but Group LTD has generated nice ongoing commission revenue, and more importantly, Group LTD has been the catalyst for me getting in the door to many successful business owners, which in turn has led to more life and health insurance sales and advisory business. Let's start by talking about what I refer to as the two major misconceptions of Group LTD. The first misconception is that the plan must cover a significant number of employees, such as 10 or more. And the second misconception is that the plan must include all or a significant portion of all of the business's employees. As for that first misconception, the reality is that most insurance carriers will offer a Group LTD plan to a business with as few as 2 employees. That's right, just 2 employees. That sometimes can include the owner of a business and 1 employee. Normally, there are plans that cover the small group employer market specifically. These plans typically are defined as plans to cover the 2 to 9 employee market. It is true that in this small business market, insurance carriers generally require 100% participation of those employees. But the monthly benefits, even for these small employee groups, can range to as high as $7,500 a month in some instances, and all on a guaranteed health issue basis. So, what about that misconception that all employees of any size business need to be covered under a Group LTD plan? Simply not true. For groups of 10 or more, most insurance carriers allow a business to carve out a group of employees, such as few as 10, and yet still offer a Group LTD plan to that particular group of employees. This normally must be done on a non-discriminatory basis, but there are some very creative ways that you can carve out a group of management or key people in a much larger business and offer that Group LTD plan to just that select group of people rather than everyone. There have been many cases that I've come across where a firm may have had as many as 150 or 200 employees, but we've carved out 10 or 12 or 15 key management people and written the plan just on that select group. And again, all on a guaranteed health issue basis. For those 10 or more groups, carriers typically can offer anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000 a month in benefit, depending upon the size of the group, occupation, and so forth. And again, these benefits, in many cases, can all be provided on a guaranteed health issue basis. And what about costs? Group LTD plans are typically very low in premium cost relative to the substantial potential benefits that are provided. I've seen an excellent plan that can cover a 10-employee business for about the same cost as just 1 employee's health insurance coverage. So where are these what I call easily accessible markets for Group LTD that can help you develop excellent future clients? Well, let's first look at the small employer market, particularly professional firms that have maybe more specifically 1 or 2 employees, and maybe because the owner having a previous health issue has had difficulty qualifying for individual DI coverage. If that person has just one, two, or a few more employees, they can typically qualify for a group LTD plan and normally without any health questions. Second, the so-called large group carve-out market. I've gone into many firms, particularly in the manufacturing area, which have had 100 to 200 employees, where the employer often doesn't want to pay for more benefits for all those 100 or 200 employees, but that same employer would have great interest if he or she could just carve out 10 or so of the top employees and provide just those people with an additional attractive benefit and at a relatively very low cost. Finally, let's not forget the value a group LTD plan has to an employer. Let's say that one of the key people becomes sick or hurt for an extended period of time. The employer is then faced with the question, how long am I going to keep paying this person when they're not working and not contributing to the company? And if I stop paying them, will that cause a morale problem for other employees? A group LTD plan solves that dilemma for the employer. Yes, group LTD, a winner of a benefit to all parties, the employer, the employee, and you, the producer. If you'd like a quote on a potential group LTD plan, regardless of the size, please give us a call. Thank you again for listening today. Good luck in your group DI sales, and we wish you the best in all of your DI sales in the future. Thanks for listening.